quiet corners of our world, where the veil between what is known and the unfathomable thins, lies a truth so profound it challenges the very foundation of our understanding. Emma, a seemingly ordinary 21-year-old, finds herself entangled in a mystery that unravels her reality, thread by thread. Her nightly battles with sleep paralysis morph into a chilling revelation.
I always thought sleep paralysis was a solitary curse, a private horror show staged in the recesses of my own mind. But I was wrong, so terribly wrong. It started when I turned 21. The episodes were sporadic at first, a chilling, but an infrequent encounter. I'd wake up in the dead of night, unable to move, my room bathed in moonlight. A heavy weight pressed against my chest, and shadowy figures lurked in the corners of my vision, whispering unintelligible secrets. I'd tell myself it was just a dream, a trick of a tired mind. But the fear was visceral, crawling under my skin like a living thing. The second abduction was more vivid. The shadowy figures converged into a singular form at the foot of my bed. Its presence was suffocating, the air around it humming with a silent but palpable energy. My heart raced, each beat a drum roll to an unknown, but an inevitable conclusion. I tried to scream, to call out for anyone, but my voice was a prisoner, as trapped as I was. The figure approached, and as it did, the room seemed to warp around it, the walls stretching into infinity. Then, darkness. When I awoke, it was morning. I was drenched in sweat, my sheets tangled around me like a shroud. I tried to shake off the night's terror, to label it as just another nightmare, but the seed of doubt was already sown. The room felt different, charged with a lingering presence that refused to fade with the rising sun. The third abduction was the most harrowing. It wasn't just the paralysis or the shadowy visitor, but the sensation of being pulled from my bed, from the very fabric of my reality. I floated in a void, surrounded by stars that didn't twinkle, but stared back with an alien intelligence. I wasn't in my room anymore. I was somewhere else, somewhere unimaginably vast and utterly foreign. There, surrounded by the cold infinity of space, I understood. These weren't dreams. They were memories, fragments of reality my mind had tried to shield me from, to repackage as mere nightmares. But the truth was undeniable. I was being taken, used, and examined by beings whose existence was as undeniable as it was unfathomable. The conclusion was the most terrifying revelation of all. The abductions weren't random, nor were they solely focused on me. They were part of something larger, a grand cosmic design beyond human comprehension. The shadowy figures, the alien landscapes, they were all pieces of a puzzle too vast for a single mind to hold. And I was part of it, a single note in an interstellar symphony that played across the universe. I was not alone. None of us were. And that realization was the most frightening of all. Because if we were not alone, then what purpose did our unseen companions have? And what would happen when that purpose was finally revealed? The truth of my existence, the horrifying purpose behind the abductions, became clear. I was part of a breeding program, an intergalactic experiment intertwining human DNA with theirs. The aliens were enigmatic beings, their forms fluid and ever-changing. In their natural state, they resembled a nebula caught in a sentient form, an ethereal dance of light and shadow. Their eyes, if you could call them that, were deep pools of cosmic knowledge, shimmering with stars yet to be born. Their touch was paradoxical, at once intangible, like a passing mist, and as profound as the gravity that anchors worlds. Communicating through a symphony of telepathic harmonies, they imparted their intentions not in words, but in waves of emotion, painting their thoughts directly onto the canvas of my mind. As a breeder, I was a bridge between species, a living testament to their search for understanding, for unity in the vast, uncharted tapestry of the cosmos. The alien-human hybrids walked among us, seamlessly woven into the fabric of our society, their existence the most guarded secret of our time. Outwardly indistinguishable from any human, they carried within them a confluence of cosmic heritage and earthly flesh. These hybrids were the silent ambassadors of a distant realm, their minds a melding of human emotion and alien intellect. They moved through our world with purpose, their eyes holding depths untold, as if reflecting not just the world before them, but also the distant stars of their ancestry. In boardrooms, in classrooms, in the quiet, unobserved moments, they were there, a living testament to the hidden union between our species and theirs, a bridge between the familiar and the unfathomable, ever guiding humanity toward a future written in the stars yet grounded on Earth. As I stand on the brink of this vast, unknown frontier, the turmoil within me subsides into a quiet resolve. The journey has been harrowing, a path riddled with shadows and light, weaving through the very fabric of what I believed to be true. The alien presence, once a source of unspeakable fear, now speaks to a part of me that yearns for understanding, for connection in the vastness of this cosmos. I am a nexus, a point where two worlds converge. And in this realization, I find not the end, but a beginning. A new chapter awaits, written not in the stars, but in the choices I make, in the humanity I embody, and in the courage to embrace the unknown that lies both within and beyond me.